Are chopsticks supposed to be hard to use?
Practicing makes perfect. Keep trying. It does take a lot of practice to get used to them. Top tip. Use them at home to eat crisps, Cheetos, Wotsits, etc. Big baked corn snacks are pretty easy to get hold of with chopsticks. It keeps the grease off your hands. And it gives you regular practice. They probably weren't intentionally designed to be difficult. But a lot of people struggle with them. If you're traveling to Japan and want to use chopsticks while you're there, all you can do is practice. If you don't care what the Japan locals think of you, you will most likely never see them again. You could slip a fork and spoon in your bag to carry with you just in case. Takes time. I started learning how to use them when I was very young, so I don't remember it ever hurting, but I do know it took a while to get used to, and that I got training chopsticks basically connected on the top, almost like tongs. Now I prefer them to forks and use them to eat basically anything I would eat a fork with, and use them for cooking. I just search up chopsticks for beginners on Amazon and found a bunch of them that are cheap and will help you learn how to use them, and can even bring those to Japan with you. You have had to learn how to use a fork too. Most likely you have made a mess then. So why are you surprised? I'm not sure how exactly the bottom stick is hurting you. Is it digging in? Or just from the OK sign position of your thumb and middle finger? Pointer finger holds them in place. Have you tried watching a YouTube tutorial? Asking honestly here. No shame or anything. Just to make sure you're holding them correctly. Once you're sure of that, practice. It's the only way you'll get the hang of using them. Eat bowls of unbuttered popcorn with chopsticks for practice. Just don't quit and you'll get it. Just like anything else, it takes practice. If you really want to learn how to use them, buy a set and use them at home. You can get them pretty cheap. It's a skill I just can't master, at least not for more than a few minutes. My daughter taught herself to use them at 4. Clearly she didn't learn from me. My dad can use them on expert mode, so I just say it skips a generation. It's like playing the piano. Some people are naturally good at it, and some people have to work really hard at it. Chopsticks pro tip. The correct way to grip chopsticks is a lie. Try finding different grips that feel less painful. The correct way is the most efficient and preferred way for each individual. Maybe they can make chopsticks for Westerners with super magnetic tips, so the two tips will be attracted to one another through the dumpling. Might have to be battery-powered chopsticks. Interestingly, sushi is traditionally eaten with hands. It is like writing, difficult for a beginner but second nature once you get going. It's probably harder than a fork, but relatively easy still. A few uses and you will be good enough to get by. I think I was 21 or so the first time I tried to use chopsticks, and I was terrible. I ate with them over time and got good, so there's a lot of food I prefer to eat with them now. Like if you want to eat a dinner food that is messy like Cheetos, they are perfect. You maybe didn't have their use described to you in a way that clicked. I'll have a crack at it. Maybe it'll set you down the path to having it work. Maybe it won't. The bottom chopstick is stationary. It doesn't move. When you operate the chopsticks, you are only moving the top stick, and you are using it to pinch whatever you are trying to pick up against the bottom stick, which doesn't move. Again, all articulation is on the top stick, which you should be able to operate between your thumb and index finger, while your middle finger secures the bottom chopstick against the base of your thumb. The whole thing should feel like holding pencils that you're planning to write with. If you are eating rice, you just hold them comfortably apart from each other. and use them to scoop. I feel like I have a pretty good working concept of their use in my head. Which works for me. Someone else might have an explanation that works better for you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.